It is twilight, and the walls of Collinwood are bathed in a curious half-light. Soon day will subside into night, but now they coexist. There are moments in time when the past and the present seem to coexist. Moments when the land of the living and the land of the dead seem to merge. For one man, this is such a moment.
Hey! Hey, you! Where are you? Where are you?
Willie, who are you shouting at?
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah. You saw her?
She was standing right here at the window.
You couldn't have seen her.
Well, I'm telling you, I did.
Well, she's not here now.
Well, I know. Well, when I shouted at her, she disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yeah. She disappeared. Right into thin air.
Are you sure it was Sarah?
Positive. I only caught a glimpse of her, but she looked just like the little girl I met in the woods.
Well, if you only caught a glimpse of her, how could you be sure?
I'm telling you, Barnabas, it was her.
Well, why did she appear just at the window? Why didn't she come into the house?
I don't know, Barnabas. I don't understand any of it. I only know what I saw.
Have you been talking to Dr. Hoffman?
Why do you say that?
Because she claims she saw something yesterday.
Well, what did she see?
She thought she saw a figure at the window.
Sarah?
She thought she saw Sarah.
Then I'm not the only one.
Unless you heard her and decided to concoct a story of your own.
Well, why would I do that?
Don't lie to me, Willie. I know you would.
Well, I'm not lying. I tell you, I saw.
You know what would happen to you if I found out that you were lying.
I swear to you, I'm telling the truth. I saw a little girl at the window, and it was Sarah. Now, why would I lie? Why would Vicky Winters lie? Or David, or Dr. Hoffman, or any of them?
Be quiet, Willie.
You're afraid, aren't you? You're afraid she's going to appear to one of them and tell them the truth about you.
She wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't she?
She wouldn't do anything to harm me. She was devoted to me as I was to her.
Then why won't she come to you?
What?
Why does she disappear every time you're nearby if she loves you so much?
I don't know.
It doesn't make much sense, does it? When she could harm you more than anyone else.
She wouldn't willingly allow harm to come to me. I know that much.
You better find her, Barnabas, before anybody else does. And she tells them the truth about you.
She couldn't be frightened of me. My own sister. She couldn't be. Why won't she come to me? Where is she? Where?
David,
What do you want?
Mrs. Johnson says your dinner's almost ready. You better get washed up.
I can't. I'm busy.
You look terribly busy.
I am.
What could be more important than looking into that old crystal ball?
I see things in this. Spooky things.
Mm-hmm. So you've told me.
I do. I don't care if you believe me or not.
I'm not going to argue with you, David. But go and get ready for dinner now. After dinner, you can gaze into that thing to your heart's content.
I'll get ready when I find out what I have to know.
What are you trying to find out?
Something important.
What?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
David, if you don't stop this nonsense right now, I'm going to call your father.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is I'm looking for. I'm trying to find out where Sarah is.
Sarah? Oh, your mysterious playmate.
She isn't mysterious to me. Everyone's looking for her, and I'm the only one that can find her.
By looking into that crystal ball.
Yes.
David, if you don't obey me right now and get ready for dinner, I'll ask your father to take that thing away from you. And he will.
He can't take it away from me. It's mine.
He'll punish you if you don't obey me. Now go and get ready for dinner.
Oh, okay. Wait.
What is it?
I think I see something.
What do you see?
A shape. And I know what it means. I know where I can find Sarah.
David, I don't see anything.
That's because you can't, but I can. And I know where I can find Sarah.
Do you?
Yes. I have to go find her right now.
David, you're not going anywhere tonight.
But I have to.
You go and get ready for...
There's somebody at the door. You go answer.
And you better wash up for dinner.
Hi, Carolyn.
Joe, this is a surprise.
Is David around?
David?
Yeah, I have to talk to him. It's important.
Well, he's just in the drawing room. I was about to send him to his dinner.
Oh, well, I'll just keep him for a minute.
All right.
David?
Oh, hi, Joe. Are you still searching for Sarah?
Yes, we looked for every place you told us to look.
And you couldn't find her, could you?
No, we couldn't.
I didn't think you would.
The other day, you told us there was another place where we might be able to find her.
That's right, a secret place.
Look, Davy, you got to tell me where it is.
Well, I can't. If I did, it wouldn't be a secret
No,
anymore.
No, you don't understand.
Understand what?
Well, you know what happened to Maggie, don't you?
Yes.
Well, we're trying to track down the maniac who kidnapped her. And we think that Sarah might know who he is. Now, you want to help us, don't you, Davy?
Well, sure.
Well, then you got to tell me anything you know, anything that might help us find Sarah.
Well, I know where Sarah is.
You do?
Yes.
Where is she, Davy? You got to tell me for Maggie's sake.
Joe, I wouldn't pay too much attention to what David says. He claims to have seen his little friend in the crystal ball.
I did.
Well, where was she?
She was playing at the secret place, and she's there right now.
Will you take me there?
I can't, I told you. But there is something I can do.
Oh, what's that?
I can go there myself,
Would you do that,
and I
Davy?
can bring her back.
Would you do it?
Yes, I'll go right now.
David, wait a minute. Joe, I can't send David out into the night all by himself. I can't let him go roaming the countryside looking for some mysterious little girl. Surely you understand
Yeah,
that.
you're right. You're right.
Well, I'm not afraid of the dark.
David, you cannot go out tonight. That is final. You can find her tomorrow.
But I know where she is tonight. I have to find her. I know
I'm
I
not
can.
going to argue with you. Now, Mrs. Johnson has your dinner ready. Go and wash your face and hands.
Do I have to,
Yes,
Joe?
Go eat your dinner, Davy. We'll talk about it later.
I thought you'd be on my side.
David, I'm telling you for the last time.
Oh, okay.
Joe, do you really think you can learn something from this little girl?
I hope so. She's the only lead we've got.
No. I don't think David will be of much help to you. I can't believe the little girl he talks about is the one you're looking
I
for?
don't know. The way he describes her, she sounds exactly like the little girl that Sam saw. And that girl knew where Maggie was.
Then she could be the same one.
I think it's possible. And as long as it is, Carol, as long as it is, we've got to locate her. We've just got to.
You haven't said anything for a long time.
She wouldn't betray me. She couldn't. It's dark now. Come, we must go out.
Out? Where?
To search for her. To find her.
Well, you think you might know where she is?
I know a logical place to find her.
Where?
Her final resting place. Her grave.
The Collins tomb?
Yes.
Well, we've looked there before and she wasn't there.
Perhaps tonight she will sense my need for her and come to me.
Well, do we have to go there tonight?
Yes, Willie, we must. Come.
Sarah! Are you here?
Hello.
Sarah!
I heard you calling me.
I knew I'd find you.
Did?
I knew I'd find you here. I saw it in my crystal ball. I had to come out and get you. Nobody would believe me, but I did see you.
I'm glad you came. I had no one to play with. I was getting lonesome.
Don't you know that nobody plays around here at night? Or even in the daytime?
I do.
You're a funny kid.
What do you want to play? Let's think of a game.
We can play later. But first, we have to do something.
What?
You have to come to my house.
Your house?
Yes, back to Collinwood. I had to sneak out to find you, and they'll be looking for me.
I don't want to go to your house.
But you have to, Sarah. There's someone there who wants to talk to you.
Who?
His name is Joe Haskell. He's a good friend of Maggie Evans. He thinks that you know who kidnapped her.
Maggie.
Do you know Sarah?
All I know is I have a friend named Maggie.
And that's all you know?
What else should I know?
Well, I didn't think you would know anything. But you still better come back with me. He'll still want to talk to you.
I don't want to go to your house. Let's play catch.
Sarah, we haven't got time.
If you don't play with me, I'll go away.
Okay, throw me your ball. But after that, you have to come back to my house.
Here.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Sarah? Sarah!
Joe,
Has David finished his dinner yet?
he never went to dinner. Mrs. Johnson hasn't even seen him.
Well, maybe he's up in his room.
No, I looked there. The room is empty.
Well, he's got to be someplace in the house.
I don't know, Joe. I looked all over the place and I can't find him. I'm a little bit worried,
All right,
Joe.
now, don't be worried. Now, this is a big house. He's got to be around somewhere.
You don't suppose...
What?
He was so anxious to find his little friend Sarah. You don't suppose he sneaked out of the house and went looking for her, do you?
By himself?
It would be just like David.
Well, I hope not. You were right. He shouldn't be out by himself after dark.
I have a feeling he is. I'm sort of scared, Joe.
All right, now, there's nothing to be afraid of. We don't even know for sure that David left the house.
I have a feeling he did. I'm afraid he's out there in the dark someplace. All by himself. He might even be in some kind of danger.
Sarah? Sarah! Sarah? Oh, Sarah. Wait. I bet I know where you're hiding. Sarah?
Why did you stop?
I thought I had a sensation.
What?
Never mind.
You thought she was nearby.
Yes. Sometimes I feel she's so close to me I could almost reach out and touch her.
Well, we'll soon know.
Yes.
There's nothing here.
No.
Not a trace of it, not a trace of anything.
So I see.
Well, you didn't think she'd really be here, did you?
I had hoped she'd be here. Where is she?
Well, she isn't here, and there's no point in us staying. Shall we go?
I suppose so. Willie, wait a minute.
Why?
Open the panel.
The panel? Well, you don't think she's in there, do you?
I've got to be sure.
Well, she wouldn't be in there. You know
Be
that.
quiet, Willie. Don't argue with me. Open the panel.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.